Midnight whispers. The clock's red digits burn 1:03 a.m., slicing through the darkness of our little rock bedroom. I lie awake, the cotton sheets cool against my bare legs, the ceiling fans hum a restless drone overhead. Shadows twist across the walls, cast by moonlight slanting through the blinds. David's side of the bed is empty, the pillow still dented from last night. My pulse quickens, a knot tightens my chest. Where is he? The front door creaks downstairs, followed by the soft thud of his boots on the hardwood. I freeze, my eyes half open, my breath shallow. He climbs the stairs, each step deliberate, and slips into bed, the mattress dipping under his weight. His body carries a faint coffee whiff and something metallic. Long day, he mutters, his voice low, avoiding my gaze. I nod, my lips press tight, but my mind races. Little Rock streets are silent at this hour. Too silent for excuses. I turn toward him, the sheets rustling. Where were you, David? My voice is loud enough to test the air between us. He sighs, rolling onto his back, staring at the ceiling. Just work, Holly. You know how it gets. His tone is flat, and a bit dismissive. It stings more than it should. I want to press, to demand details, but the weight of his silence stops me. I lie back, eyes tracing the fan's blades, spinning like my thoughts. His magical hands trace invisible patterns under my nightgown. I gasp, forgetting everything else. Then he moves away and falls asleep within a minute, leaving me wanting. We have been married for 5 years, and the spark still burns just as bright. He still makes me feel weak and special. Everyone told me it never lasts, and they were wrong. Is that cooling off? But this feels like something else, more worrying. He has been wonderful after my second miscarriage. Enough time has passed, but it still leaves an ache deep in my belly. It must have been hurting him as he'll love to be a dad. We are no longer trying for now as he doesn't want me to put too much pressure on myself. I do get a bit obsessive, an unattractive quality in a woman. The weight of silence. Morning sun spills through the kitchen blinds, striping the oak table where I sit, cradling a steaming mug of coffee. The aroma is rich, but it doesn't ease the knot in my belly. Across the table, David scrolls his phone, his dark hair tousled, stubble shadowing his jaw. His hazel eyes, usually warm, are distant, locked on the screen. He's so handsome it still catches me off guard, broad shoulders, a faded scar above his left brow from a teenage skateboarding crash. I still feel lucky as I'm not the prettiest woman in the world. Working? I ask, keeping my voice light, though my heart thuds. He nods, barely glancing up. Yeah, just busy. His words are clipped, and I grip my mug tighter. Outside, the Arkansas River glints, a muddy ribbon cutting through downtown Little Rock. I want to ask about last night, about the metallic scent on his skin, but the words stick in my throat. We've always been steady, like the river's current. So why does doubt creep in, cold and uninvited? Sorry for ignoring you. I've been in the middle of starting a new project. He finally gives me full attention. I raise my eyebrow and question. Check out David Mentors. What's that? It's my channel where I mentor young men. He's so proud of his views and subscribers. My husband is a superstar. I can't help but feel happy for him. Why didn't you tell me? His face turns red. I had no idea it'd go anywhere. Never doubt yourself. I sit down on his lap, and he wraps his arms around me, making me feel complete as I bury my face into his shoulder. He rubs my back just as I like it, making me sigh in contentment. The fan. David and I are at River Market, the air thick with grilled sausages and blooming jasmine from nearby planters. The crowd hums, tourists snapping photos, locals haggling over peaches. Then I see her, a woman, mid-20s, with sleek black hair and cat eyeglasses, her phone aimed at David as he browses a vendor's stall. She's striking, her red sundress hugging her frame, lips painted bold crimson. You're David Mentors, right? She calls, her voice bright, almost reverent. David turns, his smile easy, and my stomach twists. Yeah, that's me, he says, shaking her hand. She introduces herself as Candy, a huge fan of his YouTube channel. Candy's eyes linger on him, her laugh too loud, her touch on his arm too long. I step closer, forcing a smile. Hi, I'm Holly, David's wife. My voice is polite, but my jaw is clenched. Candy's gaze flicks to me, her smile tightening. Oh, nice to meet you, she says, but her eyes slide back to David, dismissing me. Your videos are life-changing, she gushes, and he chuckles, rubbing the back of his neck. I stand there, an outsider in their moment, my chest heavy. She's just a fan. Isn't she? But as we walk away, I catch her watching us, her phone still in hand, and it makes me uneasy. My husband has always been popular, so I should be used to the unwanted attention. Why should she be so damn pretty? In comparison, I'm an ugly stepsister in this story. And seriously, who names their child Candy? Even that sounds like an easy and fun time in bed. Surely not her real name. Voices behind the door. I'm folding towels in the laundry room, the dryer's hum drowning my thoughts, when I hear it, muffled voices from David's office. My heart races for an unknown reason. He's supposed to be alone, working on IT contracts. I creep down the hall, the air sharp with pine cleaner, my bare feet silent on the hardwood. The office door's cracked, and David's voice slips through, low and urgent. Just keep it quiet, okay? She can't know. My breath catches. Who's he talking to? I nudge the door open, and he's alone, hunched over his laptop, its glow casting shadows on his face. He slams it shut, eyes wide for a split second before he flashes a smile. Hey, Holly. Didn't see you. His voice is smooth, too smooth. Who were you talking to? I ask, my tone is sharper than intended. He stands, crossing the room to kiss my forehead, his lips warm. Just a client, he says, but his eyes don't meet mine. They're picky about confidentiality. I want to believe him, but the metallic scent from other night lingers in my memory, and his words feel like a lie. You've been so secretive lately, I say, my lips trembling. He frowns, brushing a strand of hair from my face. Holly, you're overthinking this. But as he walks away, my gut screams he's hiding something. Coffee and confessions. I meet Tara at the Root Cafe in Soma, the place buzzing with clinking mugs and the hiss of the espresso machine. Tara's a whirlwind, curly red hair bouncing, freckles dusting her nose, green eyes sharp as she stirs her latte. I spill everything, David's late nights, the secret YouTube channel, Candy's lingering gaze at the market. Holly, you need to voice your fears to him, Tara says, leaning forward, her silver bangles jangling. No games. I shred my napkin and fingers restlessly. But what if I'm wrong? He's David. He's always been great. Tara snorts. Nobody's that perfect. Then she makes an annoyed face. And stop putting yourself down. How many times I need to tell you he's one lucky guy? Outside, South Main Street Pulse vendors hawk tomatoes, a busker strums a guitar. Her words echo in my head, but fear claws at me. What if the truth breaks us? It's a thought too awful to consider. Heat of the night. David's hands find me in the dark, his touch igniting sparks across my skin. The bedroom is warm, the air heavy with summer and its sandalwood cologne. I love you, Holly, he whispers, his breath hot against my neck. Our bodies move together, urgently, the bedframe creaking in rhythm. Little Rock's skyline glows faintly through the window, the city's heartbeat syncing with ours. For a moment, doubt dissolves, and it's just us, raw, real, alive. But as we collapse, tangled in the sheets, his phone buzzes on the nightstand. He ignores it, but I glance over. A notification, Candy commented on your video. My heart stutters. Why is she still here, invading our world? I turn away, pretending to sleep, but my mind races. Is she the one he's hiding from me? Are you okay? He asks, always tuned to my mood. Let's try to make a baby again, I say, the idea slips out of my mouth even before forming in my mind. We will. Let's not put pressure on yourself. He caresses my cheek. I say nothing, wondering if I'm becoming a cliché. A first sign of trouble, a wife wants a child to fix everything. The feeling of failing still lingers. Don't, Holly. He rolls me toward him. The next time is slow and lasts for a long time. His gentleness makes me cry, and he just holds me in his arms. You're perfect, Holly, he murmurs in my ear. I fall asleep with his comforting scent surrounding me. The Snoop. I watch David through the window. He's out running, his sneakers pounding the river trail under the morning sun. Guilt gnaws at me, but I can't stop myself. I slip into his office, the room smelling of leather and stale coffee. His laptop sits on the desk, a silver monolith holding secrets. My hands shake as I open it, the screen flaring to life. A YouTube page loads, paused on a video, 10 tips for young men to crush it. The channel, David Mentors. 10K subscribers. My jaw drops. I click play, and there's David, confident, charismatic, talking about discipline, success. Comments flood the page, top comment from Candy, you're so inspiring. Changed my life. Relief washes over me, he's just a YouTuber, not a cheater. But why hide this? And why is Candy's name everywhere, Her words too personal, too close. And aren't his videos for young men? Caught in the act. The front door slams, and my heart leaps. David's back, sweat-soaked, his gray tank clinging to his chest. He steps into the office, eyes narrowing at the laptop. Holly? His voice is calm, but there's steel beneath it. I stammer. I saw the channel. His face softens but hurt flickers in his hazel eyes. Why didn't you ask? He says, sitting beside me, his warmth too close. I feel exposed, my cheeks burning. I thought you were hiding something. Worse. He sighs, raking a hand through my hair. I wanted to get better before showing you. It feels a bit too cheesy. Sorry. My face burns with shame. But as he pulls me close, I still wonder, is that all? You can watch me, he says finally. To show my appreciation, I bite a corner of his jaw, and his eyes darken with desire. His clean sweaty scent is irresistible. The stalker's shadow, Candy's presence lingers like a bad dream. She comments on every video, her tone growing bolder, wish I could meet you again. David laughs it off, calling her just a fan, but I'm not convinced. Then it escalates. A package arrives at our doorstep, no return address, a leather journal engraved with David's initials. Inside, a note in looping handwriting, for your next big idea. Love you. There's a suggestive picture of her with the note. She looks even better in a revealing black dress, like a beautiful model in a sexy photoshoot. This is too much, I say, shoving the note at him. He frowns for a second. She's harmless, Holly, he says, waving his hand, dismissing my concerns. Harmless? I see her face, those seductive eyes, that too bright smile. She's not just a fan. She's obsessed. And I'm starting to think David is developing feelings subconsciously. What man would be indifferent to such a beautiful woman chasing after him? There's uneasy tension between us for the next week, and it doesn't return to normal. Fracture. David's suitcase thuds on the bedroom floor. I need a short break to unwind, so it's cabin in the woods with Josh, he says, avoiding my eyes as he shoves shirts into the bag. My mouth goes dry. So, you're running? My voice cracks, betrayal burning in my chest. I'm not running. You know I need to connect to nature to refresh. But that was different. There was no hint of discord in our relationship when he went away. Time apart only renewed our love. Since the miscarriage, you have changed. My face drops, unable to believe he's bringing that up. It took time, then I've recovered and then. And what? Late nights, secret calls, Candy's gifts. It's too much, David. He zips the suitcase with one angry tug, the sound slicing through me. I'll stay at Josh's cabin for a few nights. We both need to breathe. This is why it's a good idea. The front door closes minutes later. I stand frozen, heart pounding in the sudden silence, the walls pressing in. The bed looks too big, the river outside too wide. I lie awake, the fans hum like static in my head, wondering if I've lost him. Visions and lies. Rain streaks the windows. I'm curled on the couch, a blanket around me, refreshing David mentors. A new video, discipline in the face of doubt. David's voice flows, calm, measured, but his eyes look tired. Worn. Guilt stabs at my heart. He is good, really good in front of a camera. I still haven't told him how much he crushes in these videos. Then I see it, a reflection behind him. A flash of red fabric? A shadow moves in the frame, barely perceptible, but enough to make my stomach drop. I pause. Rewind. It's there. Red. Feminine shape with ample curves. Is it Candy? I zoom in until the pixels blur, my breath hitching. No, I whisper. He wouldn't. But the pieces fit too perfectly, her obsession, his secrecy, the way he hasn't texted me. I call Tara, my voice is hollow. I think he's with her. I think he chose her. Slow down. Start over. I tell her the new developments, including the woman in the background. David will never. You said no one is perfect. Yeah, but. It's David. He adores you. It's nauseating, Tara says, trying to keep it light. But I'm not mollified. There's nothing I offer him that would compel him to stay. He might be close to a perfect husband, but I'm erratic and unstable. Even I would grow tired of myself. The truth in smoke. I can't stand it. If he's moving on, I won't let him go without a fight. I drive to Josh's cabin after dusk. The woods live with the sounds of night creatures. David's car is here. So is another red Mazda with a flower decal. My heart lurches. I knock, my hands trembling. Josh opens the door, blinking. Holly? I need to see him, I say. Now. David appears, barefoot, eyes red. What are you doing here? I push past. Is she here? Candy? I saw the video. The reflection. Josh holds up his hands. Whoa, what? David's brow furrows. Reflection? I pull up the clip. He watches, then laughs, but it's hollow. That's Josh's girlfriend. She was in the kitchen. Candy's not here. She's never been here. I stand there, winded, shame flooding me. Oh my God. I'm such a fool. His friend leaves us alone, and David watches me with a mixture of exasperation and frustration. Holly, he says, suppressing his irritation. I collapse into his arms, tears burning. I'm sorry. I didn't want to doubt you. Just don't hate me or leave me. The desperation makes me sound pitiful. His hand cradles my head. We'll figure this out. But you must trust me and stop feeling so insecure. I'm the worst. Just a bit neurotic, he teases, cupping my chin in his large hand. For the first time in days, I want to believe him. But a nagging voice whispers, what if? The breaking point. I'm alone in the house, the evening air is thick with rain scent. A knock at the door startles me. Through the peephole, I see Candy, her red lipstick stark against her pale face, a manic glint in her eyes. Is David home? She asks as I open the door, my hand gripping the frame. No, why? My voice steady despite the fear spiking through me. Her gray swimsuit leaves nothing to imagination. She steps closer, her perfume cloying, her breasts jiggling against the tiny fabric. I just want to talk to him. He gets me. We have that connection, you know. My heart pounds. Leave us alone, I say, slamming the door. I call David, hands shaking. She was here. At our house. Who? He asks, sounding confused. Candy. She looks a bit deranged. I'm coming home. Stay indoors. United Front. David files a protection order, and we block Candy on every platform. The Little Rock PD promises to patrol our street, their cruiser a fleeting comfort against the city's hum. We sit on the couch, the TV off. Despite all that, Candy surprised me in the mall. I was getting into my car when she came out of nowhere and punched me. It only hit my shoulder. She disappeared before I could react. Someone delivered flowers and candy to David's office. There was no note. I should have listened, David says, squeezing my hand. I didn't see the madness. I lean into him, his warmth anchoring me. It's a coincidence she turns out to be nuts. I behaved irrationally. Outside, thunder rumbles, the river churns, but here, we're a fortress. Candy's shadow looms, but we're stronger together. Dawn's promise. Weeks later, Candy's gone quiet, her accounts deleted, her presence a fading nightmare. Police told us they arrested her on a drug charge. She was carrying cocaine. The sky is pink over Little Rock, the Arkansas River glinting like molten glass in the early dawn. I wake before David, watching him sleep, his face soft, the scar above his brow a reminder of the boy he was. My heart swells. The doubt, the fear forged us anew. We're closer now, our mornings filled with coffee and shared dreams, our nights with laughter and plans for his channel. I kiss his forehead, and he stirs, his smile sleepy, warm. Love you, he murmurs. I smile back, the river's steady flow outside mirroring the certainty within me. We're unbreakable. We're trying again for a baby, and this time I'm filled with hope.
Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, share, and like to help my channel.